you've got a good solid income now. So we would be very much suggesting you'd be looking to build a portfolio, multiple properties, with a focus on capital growth now.
Gareth Woodham, welcome to Property Insights, mate.
Thank you, Mark.
And you're a director, or you have a franchise with Suburbanite.
Yep.
Which is
correct, yeah.
my good friend Anna Porter's business.
Yes.
Well, your business, but you're a franchise of her franchisor business. And you're also a property valuer.
Yes.
Which is quite interesting at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's great. I've got my own private practice, specialising primarily in family law. So when people are getting divorced, they need to split up the assets, and so provide that to the lawyers and the courts.
Okay, let me just build a scenario. Let's say I'm a rugby league player and I'm on, I know, 400 grand a year, so I'm a mid-level rugby league player, playing first grade, one of the NRL clubs. Me and my wife, and I have one child, we want to build up a portfolio for the day where I retire, which could be somewhere between 30 and 35, after which I'm probably going to struggle to earn an income because I don't have a trade. So what are you going to say to me?
Oh, well, Mark, it's a really good idea to be thinking about investing and to secure that future, because you acknowledge that you're not going to have that income in the future. You've got a good solid income now. So we would be very much suggesting you'd be looking to build a portfolio, multiple properties, with a focus on capital growth now. You want to build your wealth now, so that, as you mentioned, you want to retire later and you want to live off that rent later. So you need to build wealth now to build income later. You're not talking about building income now because you've got the income. So we'd be looking for properties, and we create a strategy that would find properties around the country, looking at areas that are in the ascent on their cycle. As you know, property in Australia tends to move in cycles. It'll grow, it'll reach its peak, it'll come off a little bit, and then it'll flatten out for a while and then return into that growth. So over the long term, wherever you start on that cycle, they do tend to move up. But it is important at this point you choose areas that are in the ascent, so that you can capture that growth. And if you're still earning money in 5 or 6 years, you're still earning your good money, then you would take some leverage out of leverage those properties